Chapit 7. Lekòl. Jasmine, sa kap fet la?
Jean, ou bonè jodi a? Clase espànyòl la ap komanse a dize.
Oui, mwen konnen. M vin la pou m ka pratike avèk ou. Yo quiero practicar.
Dakò. Dim sa en espànyòl. Ki kou nan inivèsite a ou pi reme?
Mwen pi reme kou biologi. A mí me gusta más la clase de biologia.
Bon, ou te fe devwa ou yeswa?
M te fe devwa mwen, oui. Si hice mi tarea.
Bon bagay Jean, Gade, profesè a ap antre, pran chezou.
Bonsoir tout moun. Nap komanse klas la kounya. Pon plim ak papè nou. Nou genyon ti examen. Sou sa nou te apon nan semen pase. Premier question. Ki jan ou di oui ou gen raison en espànyòl? Oui ou gen raison, c'est... Si, tienes razón. Fais silence, s'il vous plaît. L'autre question. Qui Jean ou t'a dit ya no te quiero en Kreyòl? Ya no te quiero, c'est... Mwen pa reme ou anko. Ti gason, ou pa ka pale pendant examen. M'pap di ou sa anko. Dernière question. Si tienes 2 manzanas y José te quita una, ¿cuántas manzanas tienes?
Ki sa li di? M'patone non? Dakò.
Excusez-moi, profesè, eske ou ka répéter ça encore? Bliye dernière question. Des questions yo se sifi. Bon m'examen nou, s'il vous plaît.
Jean, ki janti examen nan te pase?
Jasmine, m'pa pase examen sa net. Let's get into the breakdown. So, in this chapter, we talked about all things school or lekòl. So this is a very common joke that there's 3 L's in a Haitian child's life. Lekòl, l'église, and la caille. School, church, and home. And that's pretty much it. But back to school, specifically. The level of school we're talking about here is university or college, or in Kreyòl, inivèsite. So, in university, like in other schools, you have different courses and classes you have to take. Courses and classes in Kreyòl are Klas, and course is ku. And they're usually over different subjects. Subject is hice. So some common subjects that you hear about are biologi, mathématique, langue, and specifically the Spanish language in Kreyòl is called espànyòl. Or you might also commonly hear it called espànyòl. So in university, unlike earlier in your career, you have more flexibility usually over when you take certain classes. There's a schedule. There's a time when those classes start, kòmanse, and a time they end, fini. So some classes can last 1 hour, une de temps, or even 2, dize de temps. And for these classes, as you probably know, it's a good idea to arrive early. Early is bonè. And as you see in the scene, when John did arrive early, his friend was surprised and said, "U bonè jodi. You're early today." Well, I'd say early is better than being late, arriving late, which is en retard. For example, the professor arrived a little bit late. Il était en retard. Speaking of teachers, in Haitian Kreyòl, the word for teachers is profesè. And that refers to teachers from most spectrums, or from different levels, from primary school, elementary school, middle school, etc., etc. So you're in class. Hopefully you bought some materials that you're going to need. And some of those most common ones are yon plume, a crayon, papier, and your homework, devwa. I hope you did your homework. Mwen espère ou te fait devwa. So when the teacher enters, or the profesè enters, make sure to take your seat, penchez-vous, and raise your hand if you have any question. Some examples of some questions you might have, and in regards to Kreyòl, would be, you might want to know, how do you say something in Kreyòl? Qui Jean ou di, whatever you want to say in English, en Kreyòl. For example, you want to say cat. Qui Jean ou di cat en Kreyòl. And maybe somebody might say something and you don't understand it. So you're going to go ahead and ask them about a specific part of what you didn't understand. Qui ça vle di? What does this mean? Whatever you don't understand, en Kreyòl. Qui ça vle di gâteau en Kreyòl? And just for reference, gâteau means cake. Now, sometimes somebody might say something, they'll say something fast, might not understand it, you might just not understand it at all. And so you want them to repeat it. And to ask someone to repeat something, you would say, "Est-ce que ou ka répéter ça encore, s'il vous plaît?" Or, "S'il vous plaît." Speaking of s'il vous plaît and s'il vous plaît, let's get a little bit into manners. As you probably know, to say please, you have s'il vous plaît, or you have s'il vous plaît. Both are commonly used, and you can use either one. Also, to say please, if you're kind of begging someone, if you want to beg someone to do something, or beg them for a favor, or you're pleading with someone, you can say the word tant pis. And to say thank you, merci. And also to say excuse me, like John did, you'd say excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. Now, let's say during class, you might get a little excited. You might turn to your partner and be talking. And the professor might notice this. So he might tell you to be quiet. Like this professor did. Fais silence, s'il vous plaît. And that's if he's being nice. If he gets really mad, he might tell you, fermez bouche. Just close your mouth. Now, you study to take these exams or quizzes. Exams are examen. And usually if it's a quiz, you would say the equivalent of saying a small exam, which is di examen. Now you want to do well in passer examen, pass the exam, which results in good grades, bonne note. If you don't do well and you échouer examen or fail the exam, that results in bad notes, mauvais notes. So all I can say is you should definitely study, étudier, and hope for the best. At the end, hopefully you're going to hear the teacher tell you, bon bagay, good job. We went ahead and reached the end of the breakdown. So go ahead and rewatch that video at the beginning. See what you can understand. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And like always, Kreyòl parle, Kreyòl comprendre. Bye.